Hi, Mike Kennedy with you. It's 88 degrees out. This is summer in Maine, today only. You know, temperature, who knows, it could be go down to 40 tomorrow. Maine's really strange, but you know, I got my nice cool cotton shirt on from Thailand, originally from Thailand. I bought it in my friend's store. You know, there's this expression that says cotton kills, but that doesn't apply to the tropics. The fabric of cotton becomes very valuable in areas where it's very, very hot. So anyway, what are we doing today? We're doing the Coleman lighted compass. You can see it has a lanyard. You can put it around your neck, which is good. You don't lose it, but bad because it can strangle you if you were to fall, get caught on something. So I would suggest you only wear it around camp with a lanyard, or you can buy a breakout. They're a little plastic device that you put in. You kind of tie a knot in each end, and there's a plastic thing there that will break. So when about 15 pounds worth of pressure hits it, it will snap off. So it's a pretty secure device for not losing your item, but not strangling yourself too. Now it could be, and they don't mention it, that could be true here, but I haven't tried that. It didn't mention that. So anyway, this is a liquid-filled compass, and it has a light. Now, I got a thing about liquid compasses lately because most of my liquid compasses have died. I had an expensive Burton compass, and I admit I've had it for quite a while, but it hasn't been used a lot. It's been sitting somewhere, and the liquid leaked out of this chamber, making it very difficult to use. Now, another compass I got, and this was just because it was this brass thing that weighed a lot, and it was from China. But the idea was it had this little thing to sight on it. It had a little eyepiece that you could adjust, so you could sight with it. And so I got that, and just sitting in the drawer. That hasn't been that long. That leaked. Okay. And that one, because it was a whole surface that floated instead of just a needle, basically turns it into something you really can't use anymore, because it's hitting on one side, so it becomes very difficult to know if you could orient it right again. So I have a silver compass that has not leaked, and I've had it quite a while. It's a regular map reading compass that you see. It's kind of on a triangle. So we're going to use this and see. We'll report back. Now, it may be a long time before we report back whether it's leaked out or not. But so here we have liquid compass. And why do they fill them with liquid anyway? Well, it dampens the flow of the compass, so it stops it from spinning a lot. So when you turn the compass, you don't have to wait for a lot of time. See, with the compass without that, you turn the compass or pick the compass up, and the needles takes quite a while to settle down. So the liquid provides a dampening effect, and it allows you to use your compass quicker and more accurately. This turns, which is kind of neat. So if you're facing one way, you can turn it to the degree you want. You can line it up with, of course, magnetic north. So the idea of this is both flashlight and a compass, but when you turn the light on, whether they've got something to catch some of this light or there's another LED, part of the light comes back onto the compass. So it's going to be very easy to read the compass at night. Now, the only difficulty I see with this is really bright. I mean, it's obviously brighter face on, but there's still quite a bit of light coming out of this, and I have a feeling that if you're walking in the dark, that could be a little bit too much light to get to your eyes. Now, the solution to that would be to hold the compass like this, so that that's not a good hand for me to do it with. But see, here, I can turn it on and still see the light, but the light I can't see the light with my eyes, but sure enough, the light can be still used as a flashlight function. If it was me, and it isn't me, I would have taken this LED and recessed it down in. It's sticking out about 1/4 of an inch. I would put that back down in so that I couldn't see that light when I'm looking at the compass. Okay, that's just me. But anyway, so here you have a nice little compass. It has the lanyard. You can do what you think about that. Like I say, you want to think if you're alone somewhere and you're going through thick brush and there's or trees and there's an opportunity to fall, that might not be the best idea. But you can easily get a breakout and put it in here. They're available, and they're not that expensive, and they're easy to do. You basically, I think, knot either side of it, and it either twists or pops together. But they have some that are 15 pounds, so it really, it takes a significant amount to open it up. So you're not just gonna like, oh, where's my compass? It fell off. You're gonna know when the thing is pulling off of you, and that's still going to give you a chance to find it. Okay, so one of the primary things about a compass I think we should think about in areas like I live in that are populated is, if you're lost almost, all you have to do is pick a direction that you think is the correct direction and just be committed to it. Because if you can continue to walk in a straight line, you're going to hit something. It's not like I'm being dropped in the jungles of Brazil, or I'm in the outback, the tundra of Alaska or something like that. And you're going to be able to eventually hit something. But, when people don't have compasses, they tend to walk in circles. It has to do with their dominant, the brain being right-handed, left-handed, and you'll actually walk in circles. You'll tend to walk in circles. Well, following a compass is going to prevent that. And one good thing to remember too is that when you go in, you should kind of get an idea of which direction you're going. See, so if I'm going to line this up with north now. Okay, say I'm going that direction towards the screen, that's east. So if I was out in the woods and I was walking east, I'd have at least the general direction, so I could reverse that, line the compass back up, and walk west. That's going to get me approximately back to the same area. I mean, if it's a road, I'm going to hit the road. I might not know which side of the road, which side of my car I'm on, or a camp or something like that. But there are ways to do that with pacing and keeping track and saying that you've gone, like my brain could handle keeping paces, but you've paced out so many 1,000 paces, you paced over 300 paces at a certain direction, then you can pace back so many directions, and that can give you a really good idea. I'd write that down if I was you. Another thing you could do is, now this is pointing towards magnetic north. If I was using with this a map, I'd have to be aware of the fact that this is going to be 15 degrees off. If my map is oriented towards true north, sometimes maps will have a compass on them so that you'll know that that true north and magnetic north are different. It's about 15 degrees different here. So I could put a little dot on this of some sort, so that I could remember always that I want to be 15 degrees off, and if I'm in reference to a map. Now, if I'm just out navigating or something, or drawing my own map, some of that becomes immaterial. I can just keep with true north and do it. And then say that map, if I have to use it with a real map afterwards, tip it 15 degrees, whichever direction. But you know what I'm saying. So this looks all right. Plastic compasses always are like, who knows. But we're going to try it out, and we'll try it at night too. And we're certainly going to report back if we get any bubbles in the liquid. And there we go, compass. And we'll give it a try and report back with you later. Bye.